Randy Robinson, Coach Gross, center Tyler Scazzaro, and wide receiver Jamari Hester. Coach Gross, if you can open this up with a statement.
Okay, take my out for Maine. They played really well. I thought they got off to a great start and, just played, I thought really well on offense and, did a good job defensively too. So, congratulations to them. And, we didn't get off to a good start. Didn't play our best ball today for sure. And, we turned over twice inside, 15. That was, I think, big in the first half. And, just kind of tried to play yourself back out of it, but they got a big stop right there full halftime. And we got the game back 21-14. I thought that was big, but they come back and answer. They did what they had to do to come back and answer, and got it back to a 2-score game and a 3-score game. Then we had a chance to make it 35-21 at half and did get the ball in the end zone. I thought that was two big turning points. And second half, I thought we come out and played better. We just didn't get the ball in the end zone. We still had to kick some field goals and got turned over on downs twice in the second half as well down there. Like I said, just hard way for these guys, senior guys to go out. Wish we could play a little bit better. Like I said, good season. They've had a great career.
John, it looked like they were doing some things misdirection-wise, maybe some things y'all hadn't seen so much? Or?
Oh, they had a lot of wrinkles. I thought they had a good game plan. You can tell they had 2 weeks to work on us. I thought they're a well-coached bunch anyway. You knew that by watching them on film, and that you knew they was going to have some wrinkles. Game ball down. They run a lot of wide zone, and we handle wide zone really well defensively, and run a lot of boot stuff. Everybody could run the boot off of that. They hit those things, and did a good job. I thought they had a great game plan. Like I said, I don't think turnovers helped us much first half either.
The two fumbles, was that a case of holding the ball too long, or was it?
Yeah, probably so. One of them was a blitz and took a sack fumble, should have hit the slant route. He got the ball out of his hand, he didn't do it, and it's two good plays out of the rushers. But the sack fumbles are hard. You can't give those up for sure. Just take care of the ball a little bit better.
Were they doing the center? Were they doing anything different on the defensive line? You knew they were blitzed and rotated. What would they like to play against?
They were just very physical and aggressive and very gap sound. They're a well-coached bunch on that side for sure. And they just came out in the first half and they really played more physical than we did. And then in the second half, we had to kind of play catch up. And it was just tough because we had to throw the ball in the situation we're in. We're so far behind, and I guess it was just one-dimensional after that.
John, Heavy's been good to you. Was with hindsight, 4th down and 2 down there,
Well, probably I dug ourselves a hole getting down 21. I should have punted the ball. Was it our own 47, 46, wherever it was? I should have punted that one, and I didn't. 4th and 1. You don't get it, and you let them go up 3 scores until it's 2 scores. You punt the ball, you got them down probably inside the 15 at least, and I thought that was a big turning point. So that one was on me. She had 2 turnovers, and then inside your own 15, one of them only 2, and one of them, I don't know where the other ball was. I think it was on about 12, 11, something like that. And then, you go for it, don't get it, and that's 3 scores. It's hard to dig yourself out of that hole, and that's what these playoff games come down to. You 2 really good football teams, and it's who makes the less mistakes and who plays a little bit better. And they definitely played better than we played today for sure.
Jamari, what was it like in the secondary? A lot of hand-to-hand combat, back and forth. Was it a physical defensive secondary, or pretty much?
Yes, it was. They played a lot of cover for a man, cover 2 men, and they just played safety in the middle of the field and us up outside.
They decent? Did they
Yeah,
play?
pretty good.
Okay.
They ran the ball pretty well today, obviously. Was that on it? Did you kind of say, expect that they'd be able to run like that against your defense?
Well, not expected. We was hoping we could stop the run.
No, don't be humble. No, we did not expect that at all. 2 weeks they had a good game plan, but my bad, I would cut you off.
No, you good.
We definitely did, bro.
Did they do anything, up front?
No, just the majority of the game, they really didn't run the ball in the middle like they do on fan. They ran the big back and the wide zone a lot. They kind of took the away from what we strong in the defensive tackle. So they just force us, outside. They hit it with an inside move. We got to make tackles.
What do you think of 8, the running back? He seemed to be able to extend yardage. It looked like you guys would have him bottled up, and he'd wiggle through and get 6 instead of 3. How was he to play against Jefferson?
He had a good game. He ran the red ball hard. He ran like he wanted to play for a championship. So that's always good, though. Jefferson, yeah, he ran.
Okay.
He did an extremely good job.
Coach, you look like a point of emphasis special teams wise was making sure you don't kick the number 81 or instead was.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I think he's a game changer. I mean, I think you got to keep the ball away from him, and yeah, I thought we did a good job of that. We weren't gonna kick the ball to him, gonna kick off, and if we had a chance to punt, we was gonna try to keep the ball away from him, and not let him beat us in the open field. But he's got great speed, and you can't, he's dangerous in the open field for sure.
Saw that on the 41 yard touchdown.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Coach, it was a good point. 21-14, you 2 quick strikes, 70-yarder to Jamari, and all of a sudden it's a ball game. How did it slip away from you?
Well, I think they come up with 2 good drives. They answered back. Good football teams answer back, and we were able to get stops, and they come right back and got 2 scores and went right back up 21, and they answered. Like I said, I thought right back in the game, right where you wanted to be, and then 2 scores out of them, it's back to a 21-point game. So I thought that was a huge turning point. Like I said, we worked ourselves back into a 1-score game, and like I said, you just you got to give them credit there. They made the plays on those 2 drives and get back up.
All right, how did you score on that? It looked like you were tackled by 6 guys on that sideline on that 70-yard. How did you escape that?
I got an amazing block from Shaq Davis. He came back and made a great block. And I was able to creep out the sideline and keep running.
Jamari, you finished the year with 11 touchdown catches, 3rd on the list, school's list. Just how do you feel about the way you finished this year?
I mean, I feel like I get all congrats up in the whole line. My quarterback, because they was able to get a quarterback time, and he was able to get me involved. I'm just glad that I was able to make that list this year compared to all the other years that I've been here.
Randy and Tyler, can you kind of sum up the season?
I got some of the
So,
ups and downs. We had some games that we should have played better, that we played bad. Had some games that we played good. It's just Coach Gross before the season told us we always a roller coaster up and down. We got to be right here. We did this way too much. That's why we didn't finish the season how we wanted to. But we won the OVC for a 5th time. We had some record-breaking players: Josh, Coop, Jamari. Different players break some records. So we had a good year. Coach Gross broke a record, 5-time OVC champ. So we had a good year. It's not nothing to hold your head down or be sad. I mean, of course, you be sad we lost the last game, but win some, you lose some. Later, fight another day.
Tyler?
I feel like same thing Randy said. I guess it just goes back to the little things, and whoever turns the ball over the most is gonna win the game. And if you look at all of our games we lost, and we turned the ball over a lot, and either a lot or we did early, and I feel like that bit us in the butt today. And I mean, it's tough. It's tough going out like this, but hey, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow, and live, like Randy said, live to fight another day.
Coach, what does this group of seniors mean to your program?
Just we talked about it right after the game. Just a lot more than football. These are good men, and they will do some great things in life. And we make it more than just about ball at our place. And they've done a lot for our university and community. And there's the guys that they are. They've all affected me, and hopefully I've affected them. And it's lifelong relationships. And they've done a lot of good for our university. Proud of them. Very, very proud of them.
They did a good job on Pearson today, I thought.
They really did, and he got a couple drops he'd like to have back, for sure. But I thought they did a good job of taking him away. And we had other guys step up and make plays. Jamari stepped up and made plays. Trey Berry, Shaq. We had a lot of guys step up and make plays. And Skid said it a while ago. I mean, once we got down and turned the ball over, and they got up, the 3 scores, and I went forward. It turned into us having to throw it every down, and that changes the game. But they had almost 300 yards rushing, 268, something like that. We had 87. That's the difference. I mean, they was able to run the ball, and we got down so much we had to throw it. So you never, we wanted to run the ball more than what we were able to run it, but you got in a situation where you're down over 3 scores, you got to throw it. So I think that impacted the game. Like I said, if we held on right there with the 21-14. We went back more to our original game plan, but then you get back down 21, you go back in the second half, and you got to throw it. So I think that changed the game a lot.
Randy, the one thing they had to really establish was their offensive line. They had 3 veterans. They were young, or inexperienced offensive line. That was a question mark. Well, how was their offensive line?
I thought pretty decent.
Decent.
No, they ran what the scheme was to get the ball to the outside zone. double team, try to cut you out. Yeah, they did pretty good. But I want to work on something though. Coach Gross, y'all talked about the senior earlier. Every senior that Coach Gross had getting the college degree. That's like the biggest thing of the season. That's like the biggest take. So, you know, that's a point part. But they O-line, they did pretty good though. Hats out to them. They won the ball game, had a lot of rushing yards. So they did pretty good. That's a good group of young men they got up there.
The quarterback, you know, he'd been up nursing a sore shoulder. They protected him well and threw 5
We
TDs.
couldn't get to him. we could not get to him. They did a good job scheming, quick game, get the ball a lot quick, throw a lot of fade balls. You know, hats out to them.
I thought he did a good job moving the pocket. They got him out of the pocket a lot too, with his boot stuff, and I thought that was a good plan. They kept the ball out of the pocket. They got the ball in the run scheme on the outside zone, and they moved the pocket on passes, which I thought that kind of nullified a rush a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you very much.